And that's what women have a problem with. They don't like the fact that there is a price to be paid.
Yeah.
Women from the ages of 18 and 28 have absolute power over men. They can have whatever they want. And Rollo says men are the gatekeepers of relationships, women are the gatekeepers of sex. But he also says from 18 to 28, women are the gatekeepers of both.
Yeah.
Because the hot 23, 24, 25-year-old, yeah, she can get easy sex, but there are also men who want to be in relationships with her.
Yep.
But then when she sleeps around with guys into her 30s, she finally realizes, well, I can still get sex out of these guys, but nobody wants to be in a relationship with me. In your opinion, why do you think women aren't putting two and two together, even though there is evidence all around us all the time that this isn't the way it's supposed to be done?
So this is interesting because I had this conversation with my sister about a year and a half ago, and she's in med school right now. And, I had to kind of sit her down and let her know, hey, obviously do your thing, become successful, make the money, everything like that. But you got to understand that there's going to be consequences to that. And what that means is you're going to, lock a guy down now while you're young and attractive, because when you get older and you make more money, you're not going to be able to do it, and the things that you find attractive in a guy aren't necessarily what men look for in women. And I'll make it even, let's add a little extra to it. The reality is this: guys that are super successful and make a lot of money, last thing they want to do is deal with another chick that makes a lot of money as well. You know what I mean? That's older. Right. They typically, guys bust their A at work so that they can make money to attract younger, more attractive women. That's a big reason why guys become successful, is to have access to more attractive women. Right. So, and unfortunately, older career women are not going to be able to compete with attractive 21, 22-year-olds. That's why you got Tommy Lahren crying on the internet saying, they're messing around with IG thoughts and bimbos, blah, blah, blah.
Tatiana.
But what she's slowly realizing is that she can no longer compete with these women for the same high-value men that they used to throw themselves at her 10 years prior, And that's just an uncomfortable reality that a lot of women have to understand. If you're going to become successful, your pool of candidates is going to dwindle with it. And your ability to, because women can't date down like men can.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So they just can't. So the reality is they just got to understand, I need to lock down a guy when I'm younger and understand there's consequences to my success, which means I'm going to have a shrinking pool of suitable candidates that want me.
And Tommy Lahren, however you call it.
Yeah.
And by the way, shout out to Terrence Popp. He did a very, very nice, he did a very good Tommy Lahren video. He's going to be here in studio next week, so tune in next week at 3 o'clock. She's actually dating Jay Cutler. I'm told. Yes, Jay Cutler.
The bodybuilder?
No, oh God, no. The Jay.
I was like thinking about like the bodybuilder. What?
No, I meant Jay Cutler used to play quarterback. He actually played 1 year in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Drafted by the Broncos.
Yes.
He has a look on his face like the way he looks like his mother just told him to go upstairs without dinner. Like that's what he looks like. One of the greatest arms I've ever seen. Anyway, so now she is dating, I guess, one of the worst NFL quarterbacks with some of the most talent.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ironic because Jay Cutler is so much more talented than, say, a Tom Brady. Tom Brady does not have a lot of talent. Yeah. He's slow. He has a weak arm, but he's laser focused. Jay Cutler came in with all of these physical tools. He could run, he could throw a ball through a brick wall. He just didn't have it upstairs. Well, Tommy Lahren was the same thing. Clearly, she looks great on the outside. She just didn't have the mentality to handle a relationship. Let's talk about that. This actually goes to exactly what you said. Mm-hmm. Men of means, men who make a lot of money, men who are successful, men with clout, power, influence, they don't care about how much a woman makes. They don't care about what kind of influence they have. And that's the thing. Women do not understand that sexual attraction is not symmetrical. Sexual attraction is asymmetrical. Meaning the things that turn us on are not the things that turn them on. Yeah. So why is it, and I know this is an obvious question, but I've heard you talk about this before, why do women not get it? Why do women think that we like what they like?
Well, because let's keep it real. Telling women uncomfortable truths about themselves is kind of like shunned in society nowadays.
Yeah.
If you tell a woman something along the lines of, hey, you should probably settle down before you get older because it's going to be tougher, they're going to think you're a misogynist. They're going to think you're a chauvinist. They're going to if you tell a woman any uncomfortable truths about the sexual marketplace that are negative towards her, you're immediately going to be, someone's going to try to shut you down. Hey, we're banning you. You're going to be demonetized, whatever it may be. And the thing is that women need to learn these things early on. And quite frankly, a lot of the time they don't learn it until they get older when they're no longer getting the same attention from men. Now, with that said, am I saying a woman that makes a lot of money is unattractive? No, absolutely not. But what I am saying is that it's not going to carry the same merit towards her attraction level as it would for a man that makes a lot of money. You know, like women look for security and provisioning. Men don't. Like we're told from a young age, hey, you better go to school, become successful, etc. Because if you don't, you're going to become a failure in life. So men understand that there's a burden of performance from the day we're born.
Right.
Women, if women perform, that's awesome. But unfortunately, it's not what they're measured on from a sexual standpoint. So yeah.
Let me ask you this: you're a young guy. You just turned 30.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you two women. We've got Ashley and Brianna. Okay. Yep. Ashley, good-looking girl, 9 out of 10. Right? She's hot. She has a career. She makes $250,000 a year. She likes you a lot. She treats you well. She pays for everything. She wants to be in a relationship with you. Okay. Ashley's 32 years old, but she's hot. Okay. Then you have Brianna. Brianna's 23, but she works at Chick-fil-A, right?
Yep.
Now, Brianna's a little bit bitchy, right? Because she is a little bit younger. She's got men throwing themselves at her, but she's only an 8, right? And I know that I know this is really, really close, but in your opinion, which one of these, now, of course, we know the right answer to this question. Which one? The answer is yes. You plow them both, and then you sort of let them
exactly.
But gun to your head, if you had to be in a relationship with either one or the other, which one would be the better prospect for someone like you?
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, and some people might not like to hear this, but I would go with the younger girl.
Okay.
And the reason why is because in today's climate of relationships, as a man, you're going to have to basically train your girlfriend or your counterpart to basically be on your program. And what I mean by that is that she's got to be submissive and follow your lead. Younger women are going to be more impressionable for that. You know what I mean? And on top of that, if I want to have children, from a biological standpoint, she's going to be a better partner. You know, we all know it's scientifically proven. Once a woman passes the age of 30, every year after, the ability to carry a child to term becomes diminished. You know what I mean? So, so from a standpoint of me wanting to have children, have a good relationship with a younger woman that will be more likely to follow my lead, you got to go with the younger girl. Now, is that to say that the successful one that pays for dinner every now and then and makes $250,000 a year is a bad catch? No, she's probably an excellent catch. But at the end of the day, you know, women that are in their 30s, right? Because I've dated a few of them. Typically, they just have bad habits.
Yes.
Like a lot of them have bad habits, and it's honestly conducive to why they're single in the first place.
Okay.
And quite frankly, it's very difficult to train those bad habits out of them. They're not going to want to change. And then you have a girl that especially makes a lot of money, thinks, oh, I'm successful. I don't need no man, whatever it may be. You don't really want to deal with a woman like that, because you're going to be arguing and fighting with her more than you are, you know, having an actual relationship, because she's going to constantly challenge your frame.
Yes.
Especially is like, you know what I mean? Especially very successful women, they think that they can compete with you, which that's cool if you want that kind of relationship, but most guys don't. And it's going to get annoying after a while. So yeah, I would deal with the younger girl.
Okay.